I'm not doing as many swatch videos these days because I'm doing all sorts of other holiday type content, and I thought we are due for another swatches video. And I want to do the I Rust You palette from Violet Voss. I tend to really like Violet Voss eyeshadows, and I did pick this one up a little while ago and thought that I would just swatch it for fun. I don't think it's available all over the place anymore now, this palette, but I think swatches are fun. So if you are in the mood for a swatch party, then you're in the right place. So let's get started. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time here, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. As I just said in the teaser, I do want to swatch this palette. I am a fan of Violet Voss. This palette came on for half off at Sephora Canada some time ago, and I just decided to pick it up. And the one thing I want to say is, as I just take the plastic off here, is that it is far more colorful than the promo pic on the Sephora site. And I think that that might be why it didn't get great attention. I think that it's a lot more colorful than the promo pictures gave it credit for. So I don't know why that is, but it is what it is, and I'm looking forward to swatching it. So if I look at it, I have a row of yellows, a row of more so oranges, a row of burgundies, and a row of browns. They're definitely not similar across the board. So it makes me very, very happy. And the way I'm seeing it, I'm kind of inclined to go top to bottom. I know that they have color stories going this way, but I'm actually inclined to go this way. I just am. Am I going to change my mind? Yeah, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go with the color bands from top to bottom. It just makes more sense, and it'll just be what it is. And I think I can do 2 rows each arm. That'll work. Okay. All right. I'm having a conversation with myself, but thank you for humoring me. So we're going to start off with the yellow. So we're going to start off with this row right here. And I'm going to keep it to just my primary middle fingers because I do want to give you some good swatches. And so we have a couple of mattes and 3 metallics in here. Okay, so here are the first 3. And let's see what that gives us. Okay, that is a very nice white base matte. And it's just spur of the moment that I've decided to do some swatching. I'm just in the mood. And the third one. I'll give you the names on the second pass, and here are the fingers. Fingers do help you see what it's going to look like on the eye, so I do like to show you that little bit of info. The mattes are crumbly, but that is not unusual for a matte. So here is the second go on those 3. So let's see how they build up. I do like Violet Voss shadows. I don't usually have an issue with them. That matte kind of went all over the place, but that's me. Doing a bad swatch. All right, and this one, I really like that color. I think it would go well with the gold, the yellow gold. And the fingers, yeah, those are nice. That is going to look really good on the eye. Okay, so we have the first 3 of the first row, and I'm going to do the last 2 of that first row and go into the next row right away. Okay, so the first two fingers are still from that first row. So let's do those two swatches. Oh, wow. Okay, those two side by side are a match made in heaven right there. And that is gorgeous too. That's like a fiery orange. That is going to build up beautifully. And we have another matte. Okay, so I have 3, 5, and then one more color from the next row. But they all look like they belong together, doesn't it? They do, right? Ah, beautiful. Okay, let's go into those colors one more time. Trying to make sure that I don't make a mistake. Okay, and this first color from the second row, which is this one, it is called terracotta, and it's such a good name for it. Oh, that builds up so beautifully. And this one is the one I'm really hoping for. Oh yeah, look at that. And first color of the second row. Terracotta, okay. Oh, these are all pretty. They're all very pretty. Beautiful. Okay, I'm really happy with what I've seen so far. And the second row is going to be more on the orangey side, which makes sense. So yellow, orange, and then we'll get into some reds. So the progression of colors is helpful. I think it makes a lot of sense. And we are going for the next 3 colors, which is peach tarnish, gold sienna, and blazing copper. That had better be a good one because that is a powerful name. Oh yeah. And it does. Look at that last finger. Ho, 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 ho. Wow. Okay. All right, Violet Voss. Look at this. What a beautiful color. And another matte. That is a very bright orange. And let's see what the last finger brings. Yes! That is one swatch. I haven't gone back and forth. Wow. Inner to 3/4 of the lid. Yes, please. I want that all over my eye. Look at this one. Ha! It looks like liquid metal. It really does. Blazing copper. Absolutely the right color name. Oh, wow. Now this softer one, this softer kind of peachy metallic is beautiful. It would go really well with the one next to it. And then blazing copper. I even unintentionally did a slow-mo with that one. Look at the finger. It is insane. It is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Second pass with those colors just gave me so much joy. I am now going to the last color on this row. So there's last one and the next 2 down here that I think will go really well together. So that's fine. And do I have enough room? I am going to swatch that last one on this arm, but I'm going to actually switch arms for the other 2 rows. So let me just do that one to begin with, which is called Orange Rust. So this is going to complete the swatches for this arm. Just count here. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, 2 rows. Okay, and I'm just going to double swatch that. And look at the finger, wow. It is a little bit dry of a matte, more so than a couple of the other ones that I've swatched. But the payoff, the color payoff is definitely there. I am not unhappy with that. Look at the size of that swatch. The saturation of color, anyone can argue with me on that. Holy cow, that good luck telling me that it's patchy. It's just not. Okay. That's why I like Violet Voss shadows so much. They are just really, really pigmented. It's really nice. All right, so we are now changing arms and going for the burgundy. And I have to say the last two rows I'm really excited about. And these were the colors that were kind of muted and almost given an orange tint from the perspective of the pictures that I could see. And I don't know if somebody messed with the contrast or whatnot for the photography, but these I'm super excited about. I don't mind these, but these two are what got me so excited about the palette. And yeah, burgundies and browns. It's just, well, burgundies, yeah, burgundy and brown. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got here. Well, actually, I have a cooler tone. It's kind of like a taupey gray, so there's some brown, but it's more on the cooler side. Anyway, sidebar. Let's get into these beautiful burgundy and brown leaning shades. Okay, once in a while I'm giving you the names. So we have Trust the Rust. Beautiful. It'll build up, I'm sure. The next one is Rust the Process. That's too funny. Another beautiful metallic. And Red Brick, which I think is a straight matte. Yeah, Red Brick. And that really matches my nail polish. Okay, so we've got these. I'm going to go and re-swatch. Okay, and fingers for swatching again. Oh yeah, that I knew that would build up nicely. And it did. Good. And that one is, so Trust the Rust, Rust the Process, and Red Brick. Okay, I really like those three colors. They work for me, and the fingers don't lie. They are going to be beautiful once applied. Good. There's some creaminess to the first one, Trust the Rust, but I do think that in powder form on a fluffy brush, I think it would apply just fine. But I am kind of going, that one seemed more on the creamy side than other colors, and sometimes that can lead to some difficulty. But I'm still not worried about this one. I think it'll be fine. All right, so we have those three done, and now I'm going to a beautiful kind of glittery shade, which is Just Rust Me, and then Deep Rust. And I'm going to go right into the next row for the third finger, which is I Rust You. There's a definite love theme in this palette. And here we go. That is going to look so good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you want sparkles, you have it in this shadow, no question. And that was, I didn't give you the name. Oh yeah, Just Rust Me. I did give you the name. Just Rust Me. This next one is Deep Rust. It is deep. Beautiful purple. And then we have I Rust You. Sounds like a dog is talking. I Rust You. Okay, I am ready to do a second swatch on those three and the fingers. And let's do that second set of swatches. I do wonder if that's going to stay on the eye or end up on my cheeks. I won't lie, I am wondering. Okay, so it's going to be good to get to the next few colors because this one really looks like it's not one that works with the others. But I do really enjoy the saturation of all these colors. It's been, so far, a really enjoyable palette to swatch, and I only have 4 more colors to go. That is, it tells me I'm having fun because I don't want it to stop. This is not feeling like a chore at all. All right, so we've got those 3, and let's go into the last 4 of this whole palette. Okay, so we have Very Rustic, which I know I'm going to love. We're into the browns now. Very Rustic, Warm and Rusty. And another sparkly one, Burnt Copper. Not sparkly, but shiny. And the last one that is a gorgeous color, Rust No One. I wish I'd given you the names for the whole thing, and I'm sure you wish I had done the same as well. I mess up sometimes. Very Rustic. I like this one. This one is going to be so flattering on so many people. So Very Rustic. This one is Warm and Rusty. Very pretty. And Burnt Copper. Yep, that fits the name. Beautiful. And Rust No One. Oh, I was so excited I ended up using my pinky. Oh well, it's the last shadow. That's fine. You can tell that the last 2 rows I was just giddy for because I'm being a goofball at the end of this video. Okay, then concentrate. We have the last 4 swatches to do, and I'm just going to reload my fingers. I really like this row. I like all of them. I have to say, each row is quite different, but also I can see how each row works with the other rows. The curation of the colors for this palette is really good. Okay, so here we go, back into the swatching. So Very Rustic. And then we have Warm and Rusty. I like this one. Next one, Burnt Copper. And the pinky that was not to be, Rust No One. It even matches the name, given that it was a rogue pinky that got into the swatching. Okay, oh wow, I tell you, this is gorgeous. And so I'm just going to wipe my fingers, and I'm going to superimpose the just stack them, basically, the swatches, and I want to show you the whole palette. And of course, if you have look requests, please let me know. You can tell me yellows, oranges, burgundies, browns, or you can give me specific colors that you're interested in. Oh, I'm going to go this way because the top one is the first 2 rows of the palette. Yeah, I'm going to say I like the 3rd and 4th row in the palette more than the top 2 rows, but I can see myself using the bottom 2 rows of the palette and then seeking out a striking color from the top as well. I think that would make a whole lot of sense as far as how I choose to construct my looks. So I like the way the palette is arranged, and I'm happy that they kind of went yellow color story, orange color story, a burgundy color story, and brown color story, because you can keep it monochromatic, somewhat monochromatic, in the same color family is what I should probably say, or you can mix it up. And the palette's not all mixed up on its own, which some people find confusing. This is a very approachable palette, and the swatches, I feel, show that. It's a very approachable palette. I'm pretty happy to have picked it up. It was 50% off. I don't know if you can find it still, but Violet Voss overall, even if you go for another palette, I am very confident in saying great shadows. I haven't been disappointed by a Violet Voss palette so far, the minis or the full size. So, and it just tells you that I'm loving the swatches, and I can't wait to get my fingers into this palette. So one last look now that it has been swatched. It's not as pretty as it was, but just another look at it. So I'm not quite sure why pictures were showing it as an orange palette, because there's a lot more depth and breadth to the colors, the color options. So yeah, I'm really happy that I picked it up. I do feel like I should have swatched it sooner, but really my focus has been the holiday sets. That's part of what people look for from me in the fall. But you know, better late than never, and here they are. So let me know what you think. Let me know, like I said, if you have any requests or questions, concerns, whatever on it, and I can definitely answer those. And with that, I will say thank you so much for joining me for this swatch fest today. I'm a little rusty on the swatching, so it is what it is. But no matter what, thank you so much for watching. Of course, I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, as always, take care.